Hello everybody on YouTube. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, you guys can please subscribe to my page. Kindly give the video a thumbs up. Thank you, and I really appreciate your guys' love and support. Now, tonight's video is going to be called Pereira, Colombia, Places to See and Visit. Now, the reason I decided to touch this subject tonight was for the simple fact that one of my subscribers wanted me to touch on this subject because he's planning on going there, as well as other people that are also planning on going to Pereira and want to get to know more of the city. Now, for the most part, Pereira, Colombia was one of the first cities that I touched down in. Okay, now there's a very special sentimental feeling towards the city of Pereira, as well as Medellin, but Medellin won my heart. But Medellin and Pereira and El Eje Cafetero going hand to hand. Why? Because over 400 years ago, Medellin used to go all the way down to Pereira. All of that was Medellin 400 years ago. It was Pereira, Manizales, Armenia, El Salento, all the way to Medellin. That was, Medellin back over 400 years ago. But for the most part, Pereira has Las Aguas Termales de Santa Rosa de Cabal, okay, which is the traditional one. And it also has Aguas Termales de San Vicente. And if you guys are there in the city of Santa Rosa, you could try out the famous chorizo that is a traditional plate in Pereira, Colombia. Also, there's a lot of really good places. There's this place, it's called La Caldera de Combi, where you can pay 20,000 pesos colombianos for, it comes with patacon, it comes with a rice of cocoa, and also a nice fish that, they fry there for you, and it's really, really good, and for the most part, you're gonna get your bang worth, and on top of that, you also have one of the most famous cemeteries. That's one of the oldest ones. It's called San Camilo. Okay, now I have to tell you guys something. Now, what separates Pereira from Dos Quebradas is the bridge. The bridge is called Cesar Gaviria Trujillo, what separates Pereira from Dos Quebradas. Now, for the most part, the places that you're gonna really want to see, they have two famous malls. One is called La Plaza Arbolera, that's right on La Circunvalar. And they have, in La Circunvalar, there's a lot of places to club and to eat or whatever. But for the most part, if you really, really want to go clubbing and you want to run into some really interesting, beautiful females from the neighborhoods of Pereira, because in Pereira, let me tell you something. Pereira, Colombia has really, really beautiful Pereiranas. Okay? Now, there's this place called La Badea. La Badea, it starts getting good on Friday, but Saturday night, it's something else. The first club that you're gonna run into to your left hand side is called Club Tropicana. Club Tropical, sorry about that. Club Tropical. Now right there they play hard house and they play techno, and then you have like a lot of other clubs that have crossover, like La Mamarrumba, Next Weekend. If you're really, really into salsa music, Leña Verde, but Leña Verde from time to time it gets a little crazy. So, you have to really be on your P's and Q's. It is very crucial and it's very important that you guys learn at least the basic Spanish, so that way you guys go out there, you guys can make friends, and you guys can go clubbing and as couples, 3s, 4s, 5s, and that way the odds of somebody trying to get crazy or somebody trying to roll up on you is way, way different. For the most part, people in Pereira are easygoing. But, in every part of the world, you have a little bit of crazies. So you just have to be on point. But for the most part, I've never had an issue in Pereira. And another place that I strongly recommend would be La Plaza Victoria. In La Plaza Victoria is basically 3 stories high. And for the most part, you have a little bit of everything. You have La Plaza de Bolívar, where está La Plaza, where the statue of the Desnudo is at. Across the street, you have this restaurant that's really, really good. You see a lot of Americans there. It's called Lucerna. And for the most part, I mean, even though the city is little, it has a lot. There's a lot of traditional plates. It's got El Diario El Otún. That's basically the most important newspaper of the Pereira. And you have a lot of beautiful females in Pereira. Honestly, true. Like, I could not go to Colombia and not stop in Pereira. Now, the good thing about Pereira is that you go to the transportation, to the bus station, and you can go to Armenia, Manizales, El Salento. You know what I mean? It's just close by. You guys can go and do your thing, go to El Parque del Café. There's just so much to do there. You know what I mean? But for the most part, if it's your first time going, I would strongly recommend that you guys go to Pereira. You will not be disappointed. And what else can I tell you? I mean, for the most part, I love it. I love it. I'm not even gonna lie, I love it. And I have a lot of friends down there. I have a lot of people that I took into liking. And you get way more for your bang down there. And you don't feel that you have to watch over your back like you do in places like Medellin, Cali, or Bogota. Because those, don't get me wrong, those cities are beautiful. But, you know, I mean, the crime rate is kind of high. But in Pereira, yeah, you have a little bit of activity like that, but it's not as crazy as it is in those cities. So for the most part, if you guys have any questions, any suggestions, please make sure to leave a comment on the video below, and I will answer you as soon as possible. Now, without you guys' help, it will not be possible. So if you guys can please help me get this video to 300 likes, I will really appreciate it. Without you guys, like I said, it's not going to be possible. So please show some love. Okay? If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, if you guys can please subscribe to my page. Kindly give the video a thumbs up. Thank you and have a good night. Bye-bye, everyone.